Okay, today I'm going to be showing you this ear cleaner. It's like a wax remover. It comes with two different handles that are the same size and six different heads. Each head is of three designs. So you have a small shovel or like a spoon. You have this like hook that can kind of like scrape. It's like flat and kind of scrapes the area. Then you have what I would call like a honey dropper. It's three little circles with like spaces in between. This one is my least favorite. I don't really go into the ear with this. You never want to put like really small things into your ear, especially if you can't see, because you can kind of get to that eardrum and you can kind of hurt yourself and possibly cause hearing damage or hearing loss. So this one for me is definitely the one I'm going to use the least if I use it at all. This one, the hook, that's kind of like almost like a garden hoe. There's kind of sharp corners on it because it's flat. I felt like it was scratching my ear and irritating it. So this one's not my favorite. It is useful, especially if you kind of have something that's really caked in there and you want to kind of scratch away at it. It works pretty well. But for me, I like to use the spoon. I definitely just go into the outer edge of the ear. I never go like deep inside. Again, you can't really see. You never want to put something small into your ear. So I just kind of use this around the outside. The heads are quite long, so it's almost as if they want you to put them into your ear, but I don't think that's very safe. You shouldn't do that. So I'm not sure why they're this long. I think it's a little unnecessary, especially with like the little spoon. It gets pretty thin, so it does cause a little bit of worry that they might snap. But it is hard plastic, and I can put quite a bit of force on it and twist my hand back and forth. And it's not bending, it's keeping its shape. It didn't feel like it was going to break. So these do seem pretty durable. I've used each head, once or twice to make sure that I like them and see how they, function. And so far, the little spoon is definitely my favorite. The rounded edges makes it so it's not scratching my ear, not causing irritation. It's not like scraping away skin. It is smaller, so you kind of have to go over the ear maybe a little bit more compared to the larger like garden hoe. But again, it's kind of what your preference is, and that's why there's three designs. And again, there's two of each. So if you are getting this as for like a couple, you can have your own, ear cleaners. I like this because it's going to replace cotton swabs for me. I never put them in my ear canal. I only go around the outside with them anyways. So this is a nice sustainable way to replace those. I don't need the soft cotton for anything else. So this, instead of having to go through hundreds of Q-tips, every couple months, I can just use this over and over again, wash it. It's plastic, so you can use soap on it. It's not going to degrade the material. So that's definitely going to cut back. And with its small carrying case, you can definitely package it up, and it takes up a lot less room. When you buy, Q-tips or cotton swabs, they tend to come in the hundreds and thousands, so they take up a lot of space. It's a big, bulky plastic, bin. So this is definitely a way to compact that and, again, be a little more sustainable. So I definitely recommend these. The spoon is my favorite. It's probably the one that I'll use the most often. But if you do like the harsher, flatter, sharper area, if you have dry skin and you want to kind of exfoliate that away, you can use this as that option. If you are someone who feels comfortable putting things maybe in the entrance of the ear canal, the honey dropper, I could see having multiple edges to grab things to really help just clean that entrance way up. If you're cleaning someone else's ear, such as like a baby, the spoon's small enough that you can kind of get into those areas. I feel like these other ones might be a little big on a baby's ear, but a toddler or kid, if you're cleaning their ears, this should be small enough to fit all of the little crevices. And again, I can comfortably see in the mirror where I'm putting this. So that's nice. The handle's a decent size, so you can definitely grip it and kind of use it almost like a pencil, get a little more precise. So overall, it's a pretty good product. They do have a nice little like indent in the handle, so you do have some grip on it. It's not going to get slippery. I mean, even if it's wet, you have those grooves to kind of stop it from slipping around. So it's pretty good quality, and again, it gets kind of compact when you do put it into the little carrying bag. If you're interested, please check the link down below.